Avid golfers in a small town have come together to save a golf course from the negligence and corruption of their city council by raising a surprising amount of cash. In today's video, we are going to be going over the entire situation, how it started, how it's going, and if this debacle is ever going to end. Stick around, because this is going to be a pretty wild video. First up, the town of Logan has had a huge issue revolving around a golf course. When people think of people who play golf, they probably imagine an older crowd who prefers to be on the course by 5 a.m. so that they can be home, quietly sitting in their rocking chairs by noon, but this story has some golfers who do not fit that bill at all. Back in 2011, a golf course was shut down so that the city could build a sewer line that goes straight through the heart of the course. The reason they wanted to build it through the golf course was that it would save the city a boatload of money. And if you don't believe it was a boatload, let me tell you exactly how much it was. Around $89 million in tax dollars that would be needed to put the sewer line on a proposed trajectory that avoided the golf course. However, things have gone south since the building of the sewer line. However, it has recently come to light that the current leaseholders of their golf course believe that the city used the previous lease owners and caused them to go bankrupt. Not only that, but their decision caused one of the previous lease owners to lose their home due to the council's choice to shut down the course. The current owners of the lease have revealed the council owns the land for the course and rents out ownership to a third party, and they believe that the council made some questionable decisions whilst the old lease owners were in charge of the course. This has caused some tension between course members, the current lease owners, the citizens of Logan, and the city council, of course, and it does not seem like they intend on doing anything to make it right. So, what exactly did the city do to the last lease owners that has everyone up in arms? The current lease owners of the course have made a full incident-by-incident report on how this entire debacle has unfolded, and it does not make the city council come out looking very good. In fact, on the website you can see a full timeline on how the council screwed over the previous leaseholders, and it is not pretty. It includes things such as construction delays, bureaucratic incompetence, council intervention, and worst of all, the lack of compensation for the course's losses. That's right, the city council refused to properly and fully pay back the losses the lease owners would be sustaining due to the closure of the course. The current lease owners have decided that the city should not have to take this issue to court, but they should simply do all they can to ensure that the course is up to standards, without having to make the current owners pay through the nose in order to do so. The club has also set up a website that would allow people to donate to the course directly, so that they can fizz up their course and offer money to the people who have lost so much due to the complete lack of empathy and forethought the city council had during this entire project. It is no secret that the city should have decided to put the swerve pipe under the golf course, as it saved almost $90 million. However, they should have pushed as hard as they could have, and had done as much as possible to ensure that the golf course, its owners, and its members would be well taken care of and well reimbursed for their troubles. Well, as we see now, the city did all that they could to do the exact opposite of what I just said, and it is clear that something needs to be made right about this entire debacle. However, this is sadly not where the stupidity ends. In fact, things are possibly about to get even worse for the golf course if the city has anything to do with it. The city council currently holds the fate of the course in their hands. The current lease owners of the golf course are doing everything they can to ensure that the course is prestigious and world-class. They are trying to improve greens, fairways, and provide a professional-feeling environment. The current owners have decided to take things one step further and add a world-class clubhouse, one thing that the course is severely lacking. The owners believe that the addition of a clubhouse will provide added benefits to members, as well as make 100 jobs both in construction and operation once the clubhouse is built. This project would also create 18 permanent full-time jobs, which would massively benefit the city and the local economy. However, the course is banking on the clubhouse having a massive poker machine that would allow guests to get their feet wet in some poker before or after hitting the links. This would do a few things for the course. Number one, it would add a huge stream of revenue for the golf course that they don't currently have. And two, it would give the guests another reason to come to this particular course, as they would have an added experience that they simply cannot get elsewhere. But of course, there is an issue. The city council and all of their infinite wisdom need to sign off on a lease for the course to own and operate this machine, as it is used for gambling. However, the lawyers who are currently deciding whether or not the course should get this sort of machine are the same lawyers who massively delayed the building of the sewer line and caused the course to be in as much financial trouble as they are currently in. This, of course, has infuriated the lease owners, and they have claimed that this is a conflict of interest. And to be honest, I find it hard to disagree. How is it fair that the same people who are already caused so much animosity and heartbreak amongst the people who work at this course and call the operation of this course their livelihood, be allowed to do the same thing once again. Without the machine, it seems as though the creation of this new clubhouse would be halted and maybe even trashed altogether. The council owes money to the course and it should be used to improve it. As we already mentioned earlier in the video, the council has yet to properly compensate the course for the sewer line shutdown, and instead of being sued, the lease owners just want the balance owed to be put towards improving the course. It seems rather far to the city, as this course would certainly bring money to the course, thus into the pockets of the city councilors who caused this whole mess in the first place. What is even worse is that the current lease owners have already put in millions of dollars of their own money in order to improve the grounds and ensure that the course is up to snuff, while the city watches and decides to do nothing about it. What is even funnier about this entire ordeal is the fact that the website built by the current lease owners to ask for the citizens to donate money has already racked up $12,000 to show the city that the people side with the golf course and would like to see it properly compensated and furbished to keep the course at a pristine level. The current leaseholders also disclosed that the lease is renewed on a performance basis, and the club has seen the type of profits that they have seen due to the investments that the owners of the lease have put in. It seems very obvious that the money that is already owed to the course anyway would go a long way in ensuring that they all get the city's money back, likely in spades, as the course has been flourishing ever since the new leaseholders have taken over. It is a sad situation and one that we do not wish to see continue. It is a classic case of a greedy city council that refuses to pay full price for their decision that ultimately ruined the lives of multiple people. This ordeal is likely far from over, but we hope to see the issue resolved soon and the course be able to build a new clubhouse full with a brand new poker machine and soon to be excited customers and avid golfers. That's all we have for you guys today on the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you all in the next one.